How to buy a home in Ontario. Despite housing prices being on the rise all across Ontario, buying real estate is still a worthwhile investment for many people. In this video, I'm going to go over the steps in order for you to purchase a home not only in London, but any city in Ontario. Whether you're a first-time home buyer or a repeat buyer, this video will hopefully give you the information that you can use in order to alleviate a lot of the stress in the home buying process and secure a property quickly and efficiently. What's going on, friends? Matt Carter here again. Just coming at you with a video with one of the most commonly asked questions that we get in the real estate world, and it's how to buy a home. This video is going to go into the steps that you can take in order to streamline your home buying purchase. But of course, if you ever need any more information, feel free to comment below or send me a message and I'll be happy to help you out with whatever I can. And if you're new here or you haven't already, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and make sure you hit that notification button so that any videos in the future you'll be notified of. All right, let's get right into it. And of course, number one thing you got to do is make sure you know what you can afford. Start by breaking down your finances and figure out a budget for yourself. You have to start saving enough money so that you can afford your down payment, but also your monthly payments that are going to come after with your mortgage payments. The minimum down payment that you're going to need on a home is 5%. With 5% down, you're also going to need to pay mortgage insurance, which is a premium that you have because you're a higher risk mortgage. So 5% down is the minimum you have to pay, but that also goes with how expensive the purchase price of your home is going to be. If your purchase price of your home is under $500,000, the minimum you need is 5%. If you're going to be purchasing anywhere between $500,000 and $1 million, you're going to need 5% of that first $500,000 and then 10% for the remainder between $500,000 and whatever the purchase price of your home is going to be. The next step up we have is $1 million plus, which you're going to need 20% down, and in that case, you won't require mortgage insurance. Now, I know even at 5%, that sounds like a lot of money, but one tip you can use in order to contribute a bit more money is if you have been paying into your RRSPs, you can withdraw up to $35,000 tax-free in order to use towards buying a new home. If you want more information on that, make sure you talk to your bank or your mortgage specialist and they can go through all those details with you. Ideally, what you're going to want to do is put as big a down payment as possible in order to reduce your monthly payments, reduce your mortgage insurance, lower the overall interest that you pay on the property, and at the end of the day, you'll have more equity in your house. Along with the down payment, you're also going to need to save up enough money to cover your closing costs on the property. For example, if you have a $500,000 purchase price of your home, you're going to need roughly $8,000 to $9,000 to cover all the expenses from lawyers to land transfer fees to any other miscellaneous expenses. One thing you can take advantage of if you're a first-time home buyer is a $4,000 first-time home buyer's incentive, which will give you a credit off the land transfer tax. Once you've established your own personal budget and figured out what you can afford, it's time to go and talk to a mortgage specialist and figure out what you're pre-approved for. To do this, you can either go to your bank and talk to the mortgage specialist there, or you can go to a mortgage agent who can shop around at different lenders to get you the best rate possible. Getting pre-approved is free, so there's no risk to you, so you have nothing to lose by going and talking to your specialist in order to see what you qualify for. From here, they'll be able to tell you your upper spending limit, what your monthly payments are going to be, as well as the interest rate at which the bank is going to lend you money at. And you may not quite be ready to go shopping for a house yet. The nice thing is they can lock in that interest rate for you so that if rates ever do go up while you're looking for a home, they'll honor that original rate that they gave you in the first place. Next thing you're going to want to do, and I mean you've probably already been doing this along the whole way, is you're going to want to make a list of needs and a list of wants. These are two very different things. Needs are the necessities you're going to need in the home, and wants are going to be the luxuries or just little add-ons that would be nice to have in your house. From there, you can go and find a trusted realtor to work with you. When you're looking for a realtor to work with, find someone who's going to work in your best interest and be there through the entire process. You may think that you don't need to work with a realtor and that you can just go and offer through the list agent. While you can absolutely do this, the listing agent does not have your best interest in mind, and they are in fact working for the seller. If you think that they're going to give you a deal just because you're going through them, you're sorely mistaken, and this is one way that you're not going to find your home the most efficient way. If you're looking for more information on what I can offer you in the home buying process, make sure to comment below or give me a shout and I'll be happy to connect with you and help you through every step of the way. Once you've selected a realtor to work with, they're going to start sending you listings through email. Through there, you can go through all the active listings, take a look at which ones suit you, which ones don't, and decide which ones you actually want to go take a look at in person. As well as these listings that your agent is sending you through your email, you should also be looking at old expired, canceled, and any off-market listings to make sure that any of those homes may be a right fit for you. Any homes that you may be interested, make sure you do some research, take a look at the neighborhoods, and ask your realtor if you have any questions about where that home is located or any of the specifics about that house. Once you've found one or two homes that you might be interested in going to see, reach out to your realtor and book a private showing. This is the time where you can actually go through the property in person, take a look at it in close detail, and make sure that it is the right property for you and your family. Now, even though you like the property online, some of these houses may not be a right fit for you once you actually get and see them in person. And that's okay. It's totally normal. You may go through seeing 10, 20, even 30 properties before you start seeing some that you actually enjoy or even want to make an offer on. That all being said, when you do go through that house, you should be ready to act if you do like the property. Given the market that we're in right now, some homes are lasting 1, 2, 3 days on the market, and before you know it, it's gone. So if you're going to see a property, be ready to move if you like that place. Once you do find a property that you want to offer on, you and your realtor will go through all the paperwork necessary and devise a strategy so that you have the best possible chance at securing that house. Once your offer has been accepted by the seller, you'll have 24 hours in order to give them a deposit check. Deposit check in our market of London is generally anywhere from $5,000 to $10,000 depending on the house, the price, and also the market that we're in. If you don't get that deposit to the seller within the 24 hours, they legally can go on to the next offer or remarket their property to try to get more offers on the table. Once the deposit has been received by the listing agent, then is the time that you have to fulfill any of the conditions that you may have in the offer. Some of these conditions may include financing, inspection, or just any other miscellaneous conditions that you may have come up with your realtor. Once you've fulfilled all those conditions, your offer will then be a firm offer and can move on to the next step in the process. All the paperwork is then forwarded to your mortgage specialist as well as your lawyer, and they take everything from there. Over the next days leading up to your closing, whenever that has been specified, your mortgage specialist, your lawyer, as well as your realtor should all be in touch with you throughout the entire process in order to guide you through the next steps. On the week leading up to your closing, you'll probably go and meet with your lawyer, sign all the paperwork necessary to transfer the house over to your name, and then pay all those closing costs and any extra fees that may need to be paid at that time. On closing day, the money is going to be transferred from your bank through the lawyers and you'll get the new keys to your house. I know this is a lot of information to digest, especially if you've never done it before, so make sure if you have any questions, you leave them in the comments below or shoot me a message and I'll be happy to help you. Make sure that you stay tuned for more videos coming up that goes deeper into the home buying process so that you can find that perfect home. Remember to like, subscribe, hit that notification button, and I'll see you in the next video.